Oh, hello, and welcome to a holiday edition of Isn't That Something? You know, as we reach the end of a really weird year, and a miraculous vaccine or two begins to grow near, I want to tell you a story full of Pittsburgh cheer. So sit down, relax, and lend me Yin's ear.
Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Something, 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 something.
So before we get started with our Pittsburgh holiday polio adventure, a couple of disclaimers and other whatnot. First of all, Jonas Salk is not originally from Pittsburgh. He's from New York. He almost certainly would not have had a Pittsburgh accent. However, he was a professor at the University of Pittsburgh when he did his research that developed the polio vaccine. Also, technically, I'm not from Pittsburgh either, but I moved to this town when I was just a little kid, so I think that I can attempt to do the accent publicly without being too offensive to the lovely people from my adopted hometown. One last thing is that polio at the time and for a huge portion of human history really was a terrible illness. I don't want to make too much light of it, although thanks to Jonas Salk and his miraculous vaccine, doing mildly humorous videos about polio at Christmas time is only slightly in poor taste. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and out in the snow, all kinds of people were catching polio. The virus was ruthless, contagious, and mean. It really dampened the holiday scene. Most folks who got it didn't actually get sick. Combine that with being real contagious. Such a terrible trick. It starts in the gut and moves into your blood. If you're real unlucky, your nerves, it might flood. Once in the nerves, such havoc it wreaks, making your muscles tingly, numb, and real weak. If the damage is bad, it could last a while, like the rest of your life, FDR style. An unwelcome gift to some sufferers was brung. Yins might have to live inside an iron lung. It's built like a big enclosed stainless steel bed that your whole body's stuck in, except for your head. All of these things, they sound bad enough, but for some the infection got even more tough, along with fever and pains and weakness in bed. If Yins had it real bad, Yins might end up dead. Then a new Pitt professor, just after the war, used his smarts on the virus to settle the score. He was tired of folks losing the ability to walk. Of course, you know who I'm talking about. It's young Jonas Salk. He studied and studied. He thought and he thought. Against poliomyelitis, he battled and fought. Others had tried to stop this virus so mean, but it was Salk who developed the first good vaccine. He was so innovative and did a great job, didn't he? By growing the virus in cultured monkey kidneys. And in addition his lab, with nowhere to hide, he killed the virus with formaldehyde. The killed virus bits still seemed real enough. The immune system thought it was the actual stuff, and the virus that once dealt damage with impunity was met by a populace with built-up immunity. After his breakthrough, Dr. Salk was a hero. He used his fame and his newfound dinero to build an institute for more folks with big brains to find more solutions to the world's aches and pains. Salk lived a long time, a scientist, superb, and in his old age, he reminds me of the main guy from Curb. In 1995, when he passed away quietly at his place, his impact lived on through the whole human race. So in this year of turmoil, pandemic, and terror, let his memory help us avoid a terrible error. Be like Jonas Salk, and Yins know what I mean. Stay warm, safe, and happy, and take the vaccine.
Isn't that something?